Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Welcome to NOIS.
NOIS.
No one is safe.
No topic has stopped.
No topic is
remaining
safe.
You realize to rush through that. You just
No,
not.
you always do that.
I'm trying to find different ways to tell people that there's nothing safe in here. So I might try to like improvise a little bit.
We just want to say thank you so much for just coming along once again on one of our episodes. Want to say a huge shout out to our sponsors, Tui Medical.
Thank you.
As always, taking new patients. If you need a new GP, go to www.tuimedical.co.nz or just pop into one of the clinics, especially the urgent care clinic in Te Raha in Kirikiriroa. They will see you.
We will try our very, very best to see you on time, Jill.
On time. Also want to say a big shout out to our moms.
Hi, Mom.
My mum, Jodie.
Hi, Anita. My mom.
Our mums are super special to us.
Are super special.
And there's a reason we are saying thank you to them, because we love them.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
But also you'll find out soon why.
Come. That's not a cliffhanger, is it?
So short and sweet cliffhanger.
You know I love a good short and sweet cliffhanger. Speaking of cliffhangers, girl.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw a question at you right now.
Okay.
That's going to lead us on to what our topic is today, Hoana.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a celebrity name.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to tell me what is the first thing you think about. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I give you this celebrity name?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to throw the name out to you, Mace.
Okay. Yeah. What?
Do you remember? Do you know who Mace is?
I do know good Maces.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you think about somebody like Mace,
Yeah.
what comes to your first? What comes to your mind? What do you remember?
I think Mace is one hell of a good guy. He stood strong for what he believed in.
Yeah.
And he was ready to walk away from fame and money and the limelight.
Yeah.
Because of what he believed in.
Yeah. If what you believe in, if your moral
Those
ground
core
is
values and morals.
so strong,
Yeah.
to walk away from what you walk away, to walk away from that.
Yeah.
He was somebody that always sat really, really high up in my mind.
Yeah.
In
Totally.
terms of celebrities, when I think about them, and it just hits me, I'm like,
Yeah.
I always respect him.
Yeah.
In a way that I wouldn't. That's very understated.
Oh, it's
Because a lot of people they'll be like, oh yeah, he just drifted in the background. Nobody actually ever thought twice, even asked
where did
why or questioned it.
Why? Yeah.
And now we
know why.
100%.
Okay, I've got a celebrity for you.
Oh my, okay.
Beyonce.
And first thing that comes to my mind is superficial fakeness.
Okay.
I just feel like, yes, she is a superhero. She works hard. She's all of these things.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a lot of trying to be so. You cannot be that many things.
Yeah.
No one can be that many things. And I get it that we want to achieve, we want to aspire, but you cannot be everything and everyone and be just so, trying so hard to be perfect.
Yeah.
Makes me know that you are.
Could someone say that about Kim K though?
No, she has shown all her flaws constantly. Kim K that's the beauty of her. She's so fucking flawed.
Yeah.
But she's embraced those flaws and be like, I am not trying to tell you that I'm perfect. I am not trying to be everything.
I
goals. I have my goals and I'm going to be them, but I'm not going to try and say, oh, I am this person. I will tell you that, oh, I'm going to try this. I may fail, but I'm going to try it.
Anyway.
Like, please support me or not, but I'm going to try it. But I feel like with Beyonce, she believes that she's all of these very, very, she wants to be in every form of music. She wants to be a producer, director, which is, again, it could be goals. Yeah. But there is no humanity or struggle in it.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I am that.
Do you think it was the music genre jumping that irritated you the most about her?
I think yes, definitely the music jumping, being like, because with music you can have a passion. You can have a passion from any instrument.
Yeah.
It can be like, oh, I love violin, so you can like every aspect of music. I like several aspects. I like jive. I like different things.
Jive.
No, maybe not jive.
Jive.
But I like different. I like dance music. I like them all.
Yeah.
Different. They all play different parts. But I would never ever aim to think that or influence a certain genre.
Yeah.
Because I would never go into a dance club because I've loved a little bit of David Guetta and stuff. I'd be like, I am actually like the dawn of dance music.
Yeah.
I've listened to a good few of you guys, and I know, and I can own this space.
Yeah.
I can. So for me, I feel like, again, when I'm talking about boundaries, trying to be everything for everyone. If somebody tells me that they like everything, for me, it puts me off. Makes me like, okay, you don't know actually who you are and who you want to represent and what you like.
Yeah.
If you want to like everything, then you're lying.
You're fake.
You're fake. If you like everything,
Yeah.
and there's nothing, like, yes, you might want to say, at least say, okay, I want to conquer everything. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Is to conquer everything. Then I know that you're very obnoxious because that's, and then let me take you that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me understand that, okay, that's your vibe.
Yeah.
And then let people figure it out themselves. But you're not coming across that way. You're currently coming across like, oh, I can just like everything and I can just do everything. I can just be everything and feel everything. I can be a hip hop girl and really mean it, and be a country girl and really mean it. You can't really mean everything unless you don't mean anything.
Because her mama was from Alabama.
When it didn't make you money, when it didn't make you money, you didn't care. Yeah. So no, I love that. That was a sign, girl. You threw me there. That one, you know me. When it comes to celebrities and stuff, like, she just is so dangerous.
Yeah.
To me, because she has such a huge following, and there are people who love her. And I'm not saying do not love her or whatever, but this is where it gets really, really tricky. Right, and I think that's what brings us on to this topic right now, which is the question that I have is like, when does worshiping a celebrity, where at what point does it become toxic?
Yeah,
when are they inspirational versus when are we trying to embody them and be them?
Yeah,
because you can take something from someone who's inspiring and be able to call them out when that inspiration is done.
Yeah. And I think too as well, like, you can have a hero or a mentor or someone that you idolize that's not a celebrity.
Yes.
Like, look how many people there are along your journey in your career, in your schooling, who you really look up to, you've looked up to for years, and you really take inspiration from. They're not on the cover of
Vogue or whatever. When you go to Vogue,
don't know why. Or they're not on, MTV. Top of the Pops.
God, you are really showing off our age right now.
But
MTV used to be on the TV screens, guys.
Only recently MTV died.
R.I.P. MTV. We love you.
Just goes to show that it doesn't have to be a celebrity. I think often the athletes and the celebrities, the singers, the actors are often thought about first when you think of who's your hero, who's your inspiration. And just circling back, that's why we did shout out to our mums at the start of the episode, because at the end of the day, they have been a huge inspiration.
OG heroes.
Yeah, they're our OG heroes, which I'm guessing a large percentage of the world of people would have that for themselves, and all their dads, all their older siblings, but
primary.
Yeah, the primary
person, hero. Yeah, which we would not actually considered to be heroes at,
Yeah.
at that stage, where we don't realize that a lot of who we are shaped by them. Before you find
Even
your
get-
favorite
singer.
artist or singer or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
So cute. So Tonye, how do you think that people move from admiring these people to worshipping them? So what do you believe is the difference between admiration and worship?
I think like the huge part of where it shifts, where the paradigm shifts, is about knowing who you are as a person as well. Having a good, strong upbringing.
Yeah.
And that's what shows you who you are, and it almost emphasizes it, because a lot of times we turn to all these heroes and all these people because they have a message that is speaking to us.
Yeah.
Right? That for some reason no one in our immediate life, moms, dads, the local, politician, local mayor, no one is saying something that
Jumping out
is
to
here,
you,
is resonating.
Yeah.
And very, very quickly you can, and that's what, even when we listen to lyrics, they're like, baby, they're telling me what I'm needing to hear. And that's because at home, even when you're growing up, when you want to be when they're in a strict home, where they're not telling you, oh, by the way, you can feel this way, it's actually normal. There's something that they're not reaching out to you and explaining to you. Instantly you find somewhere else that somebody's saying something that you can understand.
Yeah.
And it's not because your parents and the people that next to you don't know this, but they have it. All of a sudden you find somebody who is saying what I need to hear.
Yeah, in that moment in time, and it could just be that small moment, right?
Small moments. And
it could be those lyrics,
the lyrics,
that song, or it could be the interview that the athlete did at the end of the game.
Time. And instantly you are locked on to, they've said, what the difference is that you have not understood that they've said one thing that I believe in. Yeah. That's one thing. It's not everything. Yeah. And because I finally found somebody who has said one thing that has made sense to me that nobody else has ever said, and that is a blame on everyone else around you, that no one in your adult life, in your growing up, has been able to connect with you for whatever reason. Yeah. Now I found one person that said one thing. Yeah. All of a sudden, I believe that their word, because they've agreed with me on one thing, every single word that's going to come out of their mouth now is going to be gospel. Yeah. And I may have not even looked into what their background is, what their upbringing is, what their struggles are. Yeah. But I am finally seen, and that's, I think, what a lot of human beings want, is to be all we ever want, even as kids, adulthood. You want to be seen. Yeah. You want to be like, I am. Oh, you get me. Somebody gets me. Yeah. Instantly, you're not like lost in that thing. Yeah. Whether or not, now everything they're gonna say, they might not be. They are not the sole source of wisdom. But to me, in that moment, everything they breathe, their farts are fucking gospel to me. I am like ready to. Oh wow. Take it. Go. That's a push. I'll tell you what. Tell me now. You don't find any celebrity or any mentor that you personally have that if they farted, you wouldn't be like. I would be disgusted. If they farted by mistake and you're like. Oh yeah, if by mistake, I still wouldn't sniff it. Oh my god, I would. You see, that's why we're different. Yeah. I would be like, oh, your farts smell like mine. Have you ever met someone any of your heroes? No. I haven't. Have you ever seen any of them in with your eyeballs? Well, I have, because we went. Oh yeah. Yeah. But not close enough for me to not in a contact, not in a one-on-one. Yeah. Okay. That would make me so happy if I smelled the good old forest. I would be so, oh my god. Hoana, I think I would have probably just taken them and just jumped into the ravine in the concert. Oh my gosh. If I smelled their farts, honestly. That's because here's the difference between us. I could not think of anything worse than me a fart. Who would be your mentor or the person that you admire the most, because clearly you admire them and not worship them, right? And you don't want to smell their farts or anything like this, because they're
I think well, see, I guess worship could be broken down into many levels, because I feel like, so Kobe Bryant, I've talked about it before, probably more than once on
Not even
episodes, is definitely my number one person who I admire, who is inspirational to me, who I worship in a way where I probably still wouldn't want to smell his farts if he was still alive.
So, well, girl, worship.
So worship, I believe you can. So, you know, when you're growing up, and you have posters on your wall, right, of the band that you love, the artists, or the, I don't know, the models, the boys.
Oh, I won't put it up the wall, perhaps.
So obviously when you're younger, that's your limit to understanding why you like them enough to rip that poster out of the magazine and bluting it to the wall. Not 3M it to the wall.
No, we didn't have that 10 years. We had the blue tack at that point.
What did you tape your posters up with?
Sellotape.
Oh, I can see why that trend carries on through your adulthood.
I know, but I knew. I know I 3M now, but I would use a
Because we
sellotape.
have to.
My go-to would be a sellotape girl. I would sellotape the fucking shit to the walls. They need to secure the paint. But yeah, no.
So you know, growing up and having those posters on your wall, there is probably a fine line between, because you're still trying to get to know yourself versus why you like this person so much, and probably don't understand the inspiration that they're giving to you. So as you get older, we don't have posters on our walls anymore. So that shifts almost to, okay, for me, going back to Kobe, just watching him growing up, knowing that he was, yes, a great basketballer who...
This is what I was going to ask you. Is that what is the thing that is... Yeah.
And I guess it's uncommon to have someone that you inspire so much, especially in a sport where maybe, yes, I played basketball when I was younger, but not to
like
a
that
representative
extent
level where I was trying to be like him on the court. It was more of his, and that's where his mental state came through with his whole, how he looked at life in general, which transposed to the court, right? So growing up watching him play basketball, okay, cool, that was the thing in common. He's a great baller. I don't want to be a great baller.
So it wasn't like you were like, oh, I need to, I just want to be exactly like him. Because it wasn't like...
Which a lot of people growing up watching him would have wanted to be.
Yeah.
They would have been like, I want to be like Kobe. I want to be as good as him. And
he's a great ball player, like, you know, and then that's probably what is inspiring them at the start. And the narration gets to now know more about him, like, oh, now the fanaticism is even higher.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to be a ball player.
No.
But you became, I'm going to use the word fanatic about it.
It was to a point where I didn't print off posters or get posters of him for my wall. I didn't have a photo of him in my wallet.
Not then. Made up for it now, for sure.
I have a photo of him in my wallet. Here's my screensaver on my laptop.
And you have like 500 photos in your gym of him.
I don't.
You have 3.
Of Kobe.
Of Kobe. Do you not? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, they just have a lot of Lakers paraphernalia.
So the link to, and that's where it comes in different levels, right? So, of course, I'm going to link to his team, you know, that he was very loyal to his whole career, which then, you know, led to me going to the games and getting the paraphernalia and all of that jazz, which I don't see as like a toxic thing. It's just, you know, you got to buy something that's cute at the Staples Center. The hand, the finger. Lakers #1 fan. Like all those little things, and I think
Yeah.
there is like I wouldn't wear Lakers and Kobe like clothing 24/7. Like I might every now and then put a Lakers t-shirt on and just be like, it's not, or a cap or something.
Because I think
it's a soft. This is just my team, or that's how I feel. I think if you look at some of those fans, especially when it comes to, the athletic side of the sport and people who are driven to, be inspired by some of these athletes, they have whole rooms full of
it.
their staff. Like, I just think there's the difference between.
Because and you've actually highlighted something new, because I think you were probably more inspired by the person.
Oh, definitely.
And he just happened
to
be a Lakers player.
Yeah, that's
which
all it was.
which is so interesting, because I never ever actually saw it that way.
Oh yeah.
I would just thought if I was ever going to get you something, I would always, if I got you something, I always thought that if I got you or said something Lakers-y,
Yeah.
it would it would almost trigger Kobe.
Yeah.
But then I had to realize that no. Kobe is the one that triggers Lakers for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that, I mean, he likes LeBron as well.
Yeah.
But then
other teams as well. Like if the love I had for basketball, or NBA itself
it flowed
through. I liked other teams. I supported other teams.
Well, I realized that you liked Kobe, so it would be interesting, because even like I'm now saying, like, you liked his book.
Yeah.
It wasn't that was independent of
the fact that he played for the Lakers.
Basketball.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it was more his, like, to wrap up on him. I don't want to do a whole session on him. I'd love to.
She doesn't want to. She mustn't do.
But I guess to wrap up on him is what formed from him. He made a lot of mistakes, like a lot of people do, and he owned them. And of course, the tabloids are always going to throw what they want, especially at someone in the limelight, right?
Yeah.
How he dealt with that and carried on with his life, and actually just, if anything, it made him push harder to strive for better.
Yeah.
So he always had that mentality on his work ethic, on the court, off the court, with his family, with his friends, all of those things. So the beauty just kept on coming.
Emanating.
It was insane. So R.I.P. Kobe.
Is there any stage where you feel like the admiration can start to become harmful? And is there any way we can, I can know when that's happening? And that's a hard one, because even I am thinking, I'm like, I know that I would always give a lot more leeway to things that I love and people that I love. So is that just normal human nature? And is it not something that we don't need to overexpress and overthink and plan? But I think, like, in the scenario where where we look up to someone, we will let them get away with a lot of things, and not be aware that, oh shit, okay, and maybe if it was someone else, I may not be. So
I think there's a lot of those. I don't know what they call them. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but those, like, psychotic fans who will stalk. They're so infatuated with.
It's called psychotic.
But they actually have a name as well, like what they are. Like, yes, they are psychotic, but they will stalk and follow.
Ride or die, hardcore fans, hardcore.
Yeah, but they will find any excuse to get.
Ride or die type of.
And it's a little bit. Yeah, they have a wall of pictures and
they're a bit delusional as well. They're choosing not to believe, and that's, like, obviously, like, a dangerous kind of human being.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Because they're lost in the source. They're like, whatever this person is gonna say, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
they either love them or hate them, because a lot of the times it's not just
yeah.
that they love them, they hate them so much that they're going to stalk them so that they can try and harm them. Not
Or they
necessarily
hate anyone that's rivaling them. A different celebrity who's doing
like the
a similar,
Swifties.
yeah.
Like
Who she's had a little tiff with somebody who is another person, and both of them are not even giving a shit because they're both celebrities doing whatever they're doing. Yet you want to go to that person's house and shoot it up because you thought she said once, one bad thing online to some other celebrity. All of a sudden you're going to go and shoot up her house with an AK-47. So and Uzi. So there's that level of this fandomhood that is so unhealthy and so toxic that definitely exists.
I think it's dangerous in that realm where it's at that level with those celebrities, but I also think in everyday life for the Joe Blogs teenager who's maybe sitting at home, doesn't have great self-esteem, maybe is very introverted on a psychopathic wavelength.
Pathway.
Yeah, not just necessarily an introvert. It's just they get so in their head, with someone at their school maybe, that it's very toxic.
Yeah.
And it can spiral quite
Into
quickly
like a whole thing.
into a whole thing. I think it's important for parents to actually make sure they keep an eye on their kids.
And be aware, because a lot of the time these kids again if you haven't found a way to connect at home, you haven't found anyone around you that is saying something that you can attach to, that's how you now go and you look for it yourself, and that's how they find these things outside. Thankfully, a celebrity, at least, the reason why we choose this word is because they're everywhere. They cannot not see it, and all of a sudden they see somebody who said something that, finally someone's listening. It's like they're not listening to you, they're listening to like 6 billion people. It's always great that when you have something that you can relate to, but that it's not a messiah come down.
No.
They are the reason you agree with them is because they are also human beings like you.
And
that's why they can sing they can say what you're feeling, because that's what they have felt before. So your teenage feeling or whatever you're feeling is not new.
It's not new.
It's just and that's why it is like for parents to just connect. Be as open as you can with your kids. Connect with them, or they're going to find heroes.
And they're not necessarily going to be good ones.
No. Like,
because there's a lot of bad people out there on the internet. People, we are not one of them.
We are not. Please do not ever. I don't think anyone. But just in case, do not listen to us. Do not listen to every word that comes out of our mouths, because we don't.
Just 90% of it.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you. So, do you think some celebrities are more dangerous than others? And your face. Like, if you could name just like one, you could probably name plenty. But what is one that would?
So I'm going to flip it. I feel like there are some celebrities that are way more dangerous than others, but I feel like the celebrities that have been made to feel, or people of importance that are made to feel dangerous, that are not dangerous.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this back to something that we haven't talked about since we talked about it before. So I'm going to take this moment to talk about Dame Fina Cooper. Okay. So she never made it to celebrity hunter, but she is somebody who the minute I learned about her, she is somebody who has inspired me. So for me, she should be a hero. But she has been made to feel like a dangerous person, a dangerous hero. Okay. So for me, I feel like that is somebody that, to the rest of the world, people do not understand the power and the strength of. I could be taught that she's somebody that is powerful and strengthful, but I would feel that she's not a heroine. And for me, I think that it's really, really important to acknowledge that as much as I would, if I didn't know the history behind her, I would feel like she's dangerous. And people who believe in her would think that who would have been brought up to believe in her, would think that she's dangerous. But she's somebody who has not been portrayed in a great way. And she's somebody that I feel like is a heroine that most people do not talk about.
Yeah.
And how she could inspire people, because she has been painted in a way that does not look very, very, very heroic. Whereas I do have other celebrities who are
I think, can you share some context though on why you're saying what you're saying? Like what leads you to believe this?
Yes, could you tell I was a bit, so
no, I know because I was with you, but just for context for our viewers, like what was the breaking point for you?
So for me, the biggest
because to be fair, I didn't see it
coming.
No. Well, no, I didn't. But I didn't see it when you pointed it out because I already knew the real story, and I didn't read it properly, and it just goes to show. So
yeah, no. This is because I only just went. So you know, we said okay. So celebrities are more dangerous, idolized. Yes, there are some celebrities that are more dangerous, idolized, because there's some celebrities who portray or have been made to portray a negative stereotype or a negative narrative. So why I'm talking about this is, she is a thing, Davina Cooper. She's somebody who, in modern history, is actually supposed to be very, very famous because she was a strong leader.
Yeah.
For women's rights in New Zealand. But she's somebody if you ever Googled her, she should be an inspiration.
Yeah. When you Google her.
When you Google her, she's depicted as a villain, as a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Even though all her counterparts who were also in women's rights were depicted as, activists. Even though she was an activist for a lot of Maori rights, but is being depicted as this villain. So she should be a hero.
Yeah.
But if you
so what was when we Googled those three women's names, what did it come up saying that Dame Whina Cooper, what was her title?
Oh, problem is that it literally came up saying protester. And it made me realize that for me, that's again, that's how that narrative of who is a hero and who is not, and how it should influence. So I can imagine being a little Maori girl, a little Maori boy, trying to look for my heroes.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying, learn about them. And then
I'm just going to
I'm like, you know what? I don't want to follow Nicki Minaj. I don't want to follow all these people. I want to find my ones. And then I Googled. I'm like, oh, protester. And I'm looking at all these other people because I remember we Googled the other two.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. We're not going to call race here, but they had activists in this, activists in that, and then literally you Google this and it's literally protester, and that's they had.
I love how passionate you were about it because
I am.
If I can call out the other two names, we would just happen to be talking about women's rights and women's,
which is not far off. We're going to talk about this.
Power, and I literally said,
but
Google Kate Shepherd.
It's
Google Jean Batten
because it doesn't give a message of heroes for the person who's got it. It's like, so I'm seeing only white heroes, so I can't be a hero.
And then Jean Batten wasn't even from New Zealand.
Like, and this is the thing, you will give a heroism to somebody who's not. So again, for me, it's important. It's important where you place your heroes and who you attach it to.
And do your research properly.
So do your research because that narrative is real. And it's so subliminal that you don't even know that it's happening to you. You don't even know, like, your mind is forming, making an idea of who you can be, what I should follow, how you should feel, because those things are already happening in the background. You don't even know. You've read something and you're like, and then you have to read deeper to realize that Whina was she was actually the most educated out of every single one of the people. She was a lecturer. had all of these accolades under her, which they never ever put on her Wikipedia. And you guys need to check it out.
Yeah.
I am mad, but you need to check it out. Look for the top influential women of movement in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And you see how
She
how
is.
your heroes are not what they are depicted to be.
100%.
Yeah. So I know that's not what you wanted me to give something.
No, but it's good. That's good.
Yeah, no, dangerous to idolize this. Obviously, those are very obvious who the ones, but for me, it's like I thought it was a flip that do not just because you get to idolize the obvious heroes that are negative. I feel like we know who the negative ones are, and if you're a fanatic
Yeah.
of a lover of your heroes,
Yeah.
you'd always think that way.
Yeah.
So same way we don't talk about religion or any of these things because people are always you're not gonna change people's minds about those things.
Yeah.
But how about you think about the heroes that are not that being
They're not wearing.
demonized? Yeah,
They're not wearing the cape.
they're not wearing the capes, and there's a reason because they're refusing to give them.
Yeah.
The ones that they are giving capes, maybe you should think twice.
Yes.
I said,
Do
why?
they deserve it?
Why? Yeah.
Have they?
What?
Have they slipped a fucking 50?
How did they get?
To
Give
the-
me
to
where's
the-
that brown envelope?
Yeah.
I want to see the
I want one
fucking
of
brown
those
envelope.
capes.
I want to, and then when they're done with, they're like, okay, you know what? Your brown envelope has finished. Now we're gonna demonize you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, your hero, like everybody has lights because if you think about it, everyone is always like the heart of the world. All of a sudden, for some reason, it
It's
becomes
evil.
the evil person of the world.
Yeah.
You know, there's a Marcus was so all of a sudden you hate him. Next thing you hate the person and you're like, oh my god, they'll cause me. You hate him. It's like, okay,
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy. He was so all of a sudden
Okay.
it's like, but you realize that
Minaj.
they have clearly made them heroes
Yeah.
on purpose, and now
Yeah.
all of a sudden they were always, so that narrative annoyed me. But then you have people
No, I
who
know.
were actually heroes. You refuse
Yeah.
to give them that.
Again, that's another level
I know,
because the
I know, we
internet,
always
the internet and the wikis and the googs,
can't deal.
they are ruled by another level of fuckwit.
So now I'm gonna just take it back because you just got me all just very I love when I get into my feels.
Yeah, I can tell.
What is your advice against like the boundaries and how do they protect their well-being? What do you feel?
I think it does start within the home and having the support in your home of first of all knowing who you are, because the minute you give yourself to, it's the same as a relationship. You give yourself to someone else, friendship, relationship, or I'm going to idolize this musician or the latest rap star or the latest country artist. I think if you don't know yourself first, there is a possibility that you could slip up in getting a bit deep in that person's narrative, right? And the artist's narrative.
Yeah.
So you're gonna just believe them because no one at home's believing you. Your friends at school aren't believing you when you say, "Oh, I like this," and you get bullied or you get laughed at because it's maybe an artist or a sports star that's unusual. A boy might come home and say, "Oh, I like that netball player," not because she's cute, but because she's
I love her zeal and
she's a really good shooter, or she's really fast at whatever takeoff and defense and all these things, and that boy's going to get laughed at. Like, what are you doing watching that sport? That's a girl's sport. So if you can set your own little boundaries, which is hard to do when you're growing up and it takes time, I think that's the first and foremost. I also do believe as you get older, not falling for that fangirl, fanboy, over the top. It's one thing to buy, going back to me with the Lakers and the Kobe thing, like to buy one thing, two things, that's like the paraphernalia versus I can't leave the house without wearing his
That
t-shirt.
is, this is the burns
Well,
that
I can't-
that's self-identity.
It's yeah, I think it comes down to the self-identity, which some people take a lot longer to find, if at all. So I think, yeah, and I guess it also comes down to your friends and your family. If you see kind of that kind of toxic
behavior happening
from your friend or your brother or your
Correct.
sister, just question it and be like, hey, like, it's cool
Let
that
rid
you
of
like
it
that
like that, but,
artist.
like,
You can be a
who are
Swiftie.
you?
Yeah, you can be a Swiftie. You can love Taylor Swift, but you don't have to cut your hair like her.
Yeah,
You don't have
you should
to-
be able to. It's just be able to identify that, like,
Yeah,
when if they do something wrong,
yeah,
like again, that's a gift from the Kim Minaj any cloud. But if you can see them doing something wrong, like this is a very, very clear example of where you might follow people, and thankfully, a lot of human beings can see, like, oh, actually, I did like what you were thinking, but then why did I?
yeah,
If I was flowing with you so much, clearly I didn't know you
yeah,
that well, and that I love that it gets you to hopefully think that
yeah.
or realize that yeah, not
not
everything,
normal.
not everything is that
Yeah.
deep, and it's not everything is a surface stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know, you need to take everybody. You need to believe in yourself. Be yourself first.
Yeah.
Be like, oh,
And
I
then-
like you for you, but I also know
and
who I
this
am
is what I'm going to take
from
these
you.
couple of things from your inspiration.
Experiences, I know your experience, your
Yeah,
inspiration is how it influences me.
Yeah.
Not that everything that you are is who I am.
Yeah,
And I think that's weird, that divide, and people need to understand that.
that difference.
Yeah, then you can be very inspired by someone, but you need to make sure that it's a life where you do not try to become them.
And because
It's a very silent line.
single white female cut their hair and get this,
I'm
etc.
gonna sound like Karen.
So just quickly, I'm going to cut to the fun segment, but I never asked you who your ultimate hero, inspiration, person.
Oh, mine is 100% Whitney.
Oh yeah.
100% Whitney.
Yeah.
For so many reasons, not just for her talent and how she was phenomenal, but also because I also know that she has struggled with her personal life, and seeing how she tried to manage and navigate her personal life. Because any artist, when they go into the drugs and try to manage themselves, I know like they are struggling with something so personal, but yet have so much that still whatever you're dealing with so personally, all that money and all of the things and everything it couldn't fix.
Yeah.
That shows me your life story, your struggle, and it brings me down to realize, okay, life is hard.
Yeah.
Really, if you do not deal with those things, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
how much you gain and how far you get. She was the most loved. It's different. There's no one who can have anything negative to say about her, but yet
She's
her
so
life looked so
slammed.
sad.
Yeah.
Her life looked and ended up so sad.
Yeah.
The way it ended was so sad. Even though she was so beloved.
What's the
so
outside will believe?
would portray
was the
and be like, it ended. She was not happy. There's no one that can deny that.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, she inspires me because it makes me realize that there's be the best version of yourself, love the worst version of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because the best version of everyone is going to love anyways.
Yeah.
The harder part is the ones that you don't.
Yeah.
And when the doors are closed and you're by yourself,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the hardest one.
That's where all the demons.
That's
are.
where all the demons come out, and nobody can save you then. The world that loves you cannot come in there to that room. They can't come and help you then. So
Yeah.
you have to be able to help yourself in that moment.
So true. I've got a fun segment part, and I'm coming at Tonye. Normally he's
I'm the one coming at you normally for these
the little
parts.
of the pack. So I've got a couple of quick fire questions. Are you ready?
Do I have a call?
No.
me? Oh.
No. You got shit. Nothing. I've got 7 quick fire questions.
Mm.
No, you're gonna explain how to do it because you know how to do it.
It's got quick fire. Like, oh,
Okay, are you ready?
yes.
Okay. Save someone in a car crash or save someone in a jet ski crash? So water versus land.
Car crash. I hate water. Hate water.
Okay.
Sorry.
Iron Man or Captain America?
Oh my god! Iron Man! No! Captain America! Captain America! Captain America, 100%.
Okay.
Fuck this. No.
Okay.
Marvel, Captain America. Yep.
Okay. Listen to a TED talk from Maddie Healy or John Renzik from Google Dolls.
Matt Healy.
So Matt Healy was
Matt
the lead
Healy's
singer of
from
1975. So just for those who don't know.
Matt
And
Healy.
then John Renzik is the Google Dolls. lead singer.
Matt Healy, 100%.
Okay.
110. Oh, I like
Okay.
this.
Batwoman or Wonder Woman? This is DC, guys. Batwoman or Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Okay. You got to pick out of the following 2 characteristics of heroism. To be inspirational or to be brave?
Inspirational.
Okay. If you were walking down the street and the house is on fire, there's a lady crying outside. My cat is inside. Would you go in?
So, but wait, no. This is the
house. The house is on fire.
Yes.
The lady's outside. She's
I-
screaming. My cat's still in there. Help me. Would you go?
Am I invincible or it's
No,
just
you're
me?
just you.
I'm sorry, you're out here. Like,
Yeah.
it's your cat. No. I'm not
That's fine, that's-
Go in. Go in and get it. No, you love I don't know your cat. I don't love your cat. However, if it's my cat or my doggy, then maybe. If you love it so much, honey, be selfless. You want me to be selfless for your cat? Absolutely not.
Okay.
My answer is no.
Okay, that's fine.
A strong no.
I knew it would be a strong no.
Yeah.
Okay, same question. If you're walking down the street and walking down the road and the house is on fire, lady's crying, saying Keanu Reeves is still inside. Can you go help? her?
Absolutely in there. Keanu! Where are you? I don't even care if your face is burnt. Let's save her what we can. She's like, oh my god, Keanu's in there. I'm like, bitch, why did you go and get him? You're standing out here screaming? No, I will go and get him straight away.
Okay, that was a good quick fire.
Then again, I'll be thinking that she's lying, that actual cat is actually in there. She wants to deceive me to go in and get her cat, saying that it's Keanu.
No, but like it's a completely different scenario.
I know, it's just not because they follow each other. So I'm doing the
No,
same
'cause I
woman,
needed to-
same
I
woman with
needed-
her cat. No.
I just want to say a big thank you to you all for tuning in and listening to our episode today on
Thank you.
what is the topic was like heroes versus not villains, like heroes.
It's heroes and
Hooked on
villains.
heroes.
Hooked on our heroes.
Hooked on heroes. So it's actually quite an important topic because a lot of people, you go through life not really realizing who you look up to, who's
How much it-
inspirational, how much
It influences
impact
you.
it has on you as a person. And like I said earlier, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a celebrity or someone in the limelight. It can be that mentor that is helping you through your career journey or your personal journey.
It be that not acknowledging that it does influence you and influence your decisions and how you think and how you perceive life. So yeah.
Do not forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel below. Also Instagram, Facebook, Spotify,
Yes, all the main platforms.
TikTok.
Yes. And if you liked this topic and this episode, then please check out our season 1, episode 9 topic, Who Would You Rather? And please don't forget to, again,
Like and subscribe. We'll never say it enough. Thank you once again. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
We love you. Sayonara. Kakatiano.